This is a story from Be My Eyes.
I'm Sarah, and I'm Irish, as you can probably tell by the accent. I don't know. I'm in my late 20s. I've been blind since birth, and I have no light perception, no sight whatsoever. In terms of for Be My Eyes, I heard about it, I think, very near to when it began, where it was first created, because there was a podcast here in Ireland that's done by the National Council for the Blind, and they had a review of it on. And I was listening to it and I was thinking, that's so handy, because there are so many little things that you could just literally do with someone sighted being there, and they're not always there, because myself and my partner live in an apartment and we're both blind, so you don't always have that kind of help around, and you don't really want to have to ask the same people all the time. And that's what I liked first about Be My Eyes, was that it was sort of anonymous. Like, you could just ask someone for help and then you might never speak to them again, but it didn't matter because they had done what you needed them to do, and hopefully they'd done their good deed for the day and you got your help and everyone was happy, and then you knew you weren't going to be bothering the same person possibly ever again. I use it for everything from checking expiry dates. My biggest one is if I end up with shampoo and conditioner in the same bottle, washing your hair with conditioner is not a fun experience. So that saved me a lot of stress and a lot of very late mornings to work. One day I genuinely thought I was using moisturiser. It turned out it wasn't moisturiser, it turned out it was foundation. So if I hadn't figured that out, I would have made my skin about 3 shades darker because it was someone else's foundation that they had left in my house, but it was the same type of bottle as the moisturiser that I use was in, exactly the same type. And I was just about to open it and I went, oh, I better check that. And within a few seconds I had checked and I had stopped myself from painting myself completely the wrong colour. The concept of it is exactly what so many people needed, but I don't think, for me, I never realised how important it would be to just have a pair of eyes when you need them. When you need it is the big thing, because it's 24 hours a day. It's just really good to have that and know that you have it, and know that maybe it's better that you'll never meet these people because you might ask them for something really simple. And for me, I'm quite independent and it's quite difficult for me to ask for help, but this has helped a lot with that. So even I've found now I'm more comfortable when I'm out and about asking for help, like to cross roads or to read bus timetables or that kind of thing, because I've sort of done it in a virtual setting. I'm actually more comfortable in a face-to-face setting, whereas before I just wouldn't do it. And that's been probably the biggest change for me, that I'm now more comfortable asking for help in like a face-to-face personal setting because of this.
This was a Be My Eyes story. If you liked it, please share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.